Hello guys, so today we're going to start with the very new topic of profits and losses, and this is our starting of banking series. So stay tuned guys, we are going to do all the topics to cover your banking exams which are important, and we'll also cover with the shortcut tricks to solve with the questions. So starting up with the profits and losses, first I'll cover with the basics and then I'll go to how to solve with the simplest forms of questions and how to detect that how can we solve the question in the shortest method. So we are going to do with all the things. Now coming with profits and losses. Now whenever we are talking for profits and losses, then what is the actual meaning and how to calculate with profits and losses? First of all, it's all related to cost price, market price and selling price. So we are going to understand first what are actually these terms. Okay, so cost price refers to the cost at which we are producing. Okay, the CP, that is, for example, if I'm talking of a pen. Okay, if I'm talking in terms of a pen, then what is that price, cost price of that pen? So I will be dealing with the pricing, that is manufacturing price of that pen is referred to as cost price. When we add up with the profits, when we add with the profit part in cost price, we receive selling price, that is the price that is actually available to the consumer for purchasing. Okay, so cost price refers to, in layman's language, or in, if I say in proper definitions, my cost price refers to the price at which we purchase a particular product. Okay, and then selling price refers to price at which we are ready to sell a particular product. Okay, this is our profit part. So how to calculate with the profit part? So first, by this we get selling price will be equal to cost price plus profit. Okay, so this is our first formula. Then how to calculate with the profit part, and how to calculate cost price will be given to you, but many times we are required to calculate with the cost price also, selling price also, with the help of profit part. So how to calculate with that? Okay, so first I'll make you understand basic difference between selling price, or we can say as market price. Market price is said to be MRP, that is maximum retail price. Okay, so this is a something different concept that we will be referring here, because we here are using, we will be using basically discounting price also. Why? Because see, whenever you are calculating with selling price is the actual price that is available to the consumer for buying, but what actually is referred to as selling price, or how to come on selling price, is all dependent upon MRP. Okay, when you are talking, for example, if I'm purchasing a chips packet, so maybe it's having 20 rupees as a print rate, but it's not necessary that we are receiving that product at the print rate. Okay, so there is a difference between MRP and selling price. Okay, so MRP of an article basically is the marked price on the label that I told you. The marked price on chips packet is 20. So I'll say that MRP of chips packet is 20 rupees. Okay, then coming will be like always 100% in case of, like, if we are talking in terms of discount. So MRP is different from SP. Now we are gonna do how is MRP, SP and CP related to each other. So we are gonna understand with a few topics that will make us understand better and how to calculate with the things. Okay, so first of all, I have told you with the profit part, and now I will be doing with other things also. Now let's take up an example. If my profit part is 25%, okay, I have to maintain a profit of 25% on an article. Okay, so profit I have to maintain. Now how will I work on that? whenever we need to work with cost price, market price and selling price, so in order to maintain profit of 25%, what will be my market price on which I will be providing a discount, and then also I will have a part of 25% as my profit, and then I'll be selling it off. Okay, so whenever you are required to maintain that, first of all you need to decide that what should be your selling price below which you are not gonna sell any of your article. Okay, so now 100% will be your cost price. Okay, beyond this you will have a 25% of profit. So 25%, so now this will become 125%. This will be your SP. Okay, so this is my SP now. So herein we work with cost, selling price, profit, and as you can see here, it's my CP. Now this goes on with the prices also. For example, if I take 100 is my price, 25 will be my profit, and then 125 will be my selling price. So these all things are maintained over here, and you have to keep in these things only in mind to calculate with the profit and selling parts. Okay. So now if I have to calculate with this loss, I need to maintain a loss of, for example, 25% only, and I'm taking loss over here. Okay, so how to calculate with the losses now? What I'll do is I'll again take up with the selling cost price as 100%, and now what I have to do, I will take 15% of my loss over here, I'll subtract it, and I'll get my selling price of 85. So you can just see here that when I am using my cost price, loss and selling price, so I am getting a relation in these. So just keep in mind with these things. Now I'll tell you about discount. Okay, how to discount is always given on market price. Okay, so that is your MRP. Whatsoever will be your MRP, for example 100 rupees or 200 rupees, so you will be providing with discount on that, and then whatsoever is your discount, this will be your final selling price, that on which you are gonna sell the item. Then see here, this is your final selling price, that is you are including profit or loss over in this price only. Okay, discount is something like you are ensuring the person that you are okay providing them discount. Okay, so discount is something different from profit and loss part. So how to do with that now? Okay, how to calculate with the discount and how to maintain that. For example, you need to maintain a 20%, you need to give a 20% discount on an article. So what you will do is, now your market price will be kept as 100%. Okay, your market price will be kept as 100%. Then your 20% will be discount. So you have to, what you have to think in mind, that my 80% will be SP here. For example, if I say that 20 rupees is my price of chips packet, so here 100% is my MP of chips packet. What is my discount? It will be 20% of this 20 rupees. Okay, so what will be that? It will be 4 rupees. That will be my discounting price. Then remaining price, that is 16 rupees, will be your selling price, and this will include your profit part. So profit is not included in MP, profit is included only in SP. So keep that thing in mind, what the question is saying to you and how to maintain that. Okay, so now if I'm saying that, for example, I'll go with a question and you will understand this better. Now we are going to start with a few questions, and I'll simultaneously tell you with the shortcut tricks how to calculate with these. Okay, so very first I'm going to do with a question with SP and CP in relation to each other, how to calculate with SP and CP when you are given losses and profits, okay, of such type questions. Now, for example, I'm given a question. A person got 5% loss by selling an article for rupees 1045. So, SP you are given 1045, loss you are given 5%. And then you are told that what will be the price that he should sell to in order to earn 15% of profit. Now you are required to have a 15% profit over here. Okay, so now just maintain that you need to know what is the CP over here so that you can calculate with the question and required part of the question basically. So now look here, you require CP. So this that whenever we require to calculate with any of the profits, losses or SPs, so we require to keep these things in percentage form so that we are understanding that okay what is the actual price over here so that we can relate to each other. Okay, now what I'll do is I'll say here my CP is equal to 100 and my SP is equal to 95 for my older question, but for my new question my SP will be 115. Okay, why? Because my CP is 100 and my SP will be 115 adding with the 15% of profit. Now, how to calculate it? We will require to calculate the required amount. Okay, so directly how can we do it? SP is equal to, or I'll take it as X. That will be a better part to understand. X is equals to 115 multiplied by 1045. 1045 is this amount and 115 is this. Okay, so 115 upon 95. Okay, so this is my new SP, this is my old SP, and the difference amount. See here, my 5% loss I took, and I also have taken 15% of profit altogether. So this will be calculated, and my final answer becomes 1265. So this is my new price, or according to question that what price should the article be sold. So my articles should be sold at 1265 price. Okay, so that's all with today's session, and tomorrow we are going to do with more shortcut tricks of such type. Just practice with this kind of trick first so that you understand that what actually this trick is saying. Okay, this actually is a very short method to calculate the difference amount or to directly calculate with the SP. You just need to keep in mind that what is your old price, what will be your new price, or how to get on with the losses into profits, how to use them. Okay, so in next class we're gonna do with how to move with SP to CP with the help of differences. Okay, thank you very much.